welcome you all to the police headquarters. Like you rightly stated, on Friday, 2nd of June 2017, the villagers of Kanilai and the environment decided to stage a protest. And unfortunately, this protest turned to be violent. Okay, so the reason for the protest, according to them, is that they don't need the military in their area, which is the economic forces and also Gambian soldiers, that they don't need them in their area, and that's because the military is occupying their grazing land. Okay, and another reason is that they said the presence of the military and the heavy artillery around their area, is scaring their women and their children. So these were the reasons, according to them, for the protest.
Did you consider those reasons? Because it might be justifiable that some of the children and then the women are not familiar with some of these things. Maybe that may scare them.
It's definitely unfortunate, because these reasons to us is not enough for such a protest. Because if you look at the history of Kanilai from year 1994 to date, there has been military presence in Kanilai. And this is not the first time heavy artillery, heavy arms have been patrolling around Kanilai, because we all know that that's the birthplace of the former president, Jammeh, and he has garrisoned some military in Kanilai.
Yeah, but the situation may differ. You know that he's from Kanilai and they know he's among them, but these are people they feel are strangers, occupying, so the situation is different, to be honest.
No, these we don't call them strangers. They are
to the villagers. They are strangers.
Yeah, they are our African brothers, and it is not only them. They are there with the Gambia armed forces too. So if they call them strangers, it's funny. But one thing I'm certain of is that those reasons are not enough, because when former President Jammeh was there, the military were occupying their grazing land. They didn't complain. When President Jammeh was there, the military were moving around with heavy artillery. They didn't complain. And military were crisscrossing the whole village. They didn't complain. So one could say there is a hidden agenda, to this whole situation.
What actually happened? Were they armed? Because conflicting reports of emerged. Some said they were not armed, and others also said they were. What actually leads to those injured? We wanted to clear that.
Yeah, for them being armed or not armed, it varies. It depends on the one who is making the analysis there. To us, the police, they were armed, because armed could be anything that you can use to attack or defend yourself. They were with sticks, and if you watch the videos, you would see that. Some, of course, were with machetes, that is cutlass. So these are arms. Obviously they were armed.
Okay, after the incident, we made to understand that there were arrests were involved. Can you please tell me who is arrested? I mean, people involved in those arrests, and how many people are there?
Yeah, arrest was involved, and for the first day, that is on Friday, 13 people were arrested, and they were escorted to Brikama police station, who are presently charged, arranged before the court, the magistrate court, and they are charged.
Charged for?
They are charged with 5 counts. For instance, unlawful assembly, which is contrary to section 70 of the criminal code. They are also charged with incitement to violence, which is against section 59B of the criminal code, and also conspiracy to commit a misdemeanor, which is also a contrary to section 369 of the criminal code. And not only that, they also charged with prohibition of conduct conducive to a breach of peace, which is also against contrary to section section 9 of the Public Order Act. And the last, I think that's the 5th one. So these are charges that are levied against them, and definitely I think these charges are fair enough.
Are you telling me that they did not did not seek your permission for assembly, like they say, because if it's like they claim it was, it's a normal protest from civilians, did they seek any permission for?
No, they didn't seek any permission from the police. They did not notify the police that they were staging a protest.
During this incident, were your men, that is the police, were there any of your officers around?
Yeah, of course. we are responsible for internal security. So when it erupted, definitely our Inspector General of Police deploy men to the scene under the leadership of the Operation Commander, Commissioner Landing Bojang, to make sure that things are under control.
And what is the situation as of now in Kanilai?
No, the situation is calm. Yeah, as we speak, it is calm and it's under control.
It's coming under control. But one very important issue that everybody is talking about is the use of rubber bullets. Because we want to understand that the information that came from the Ministry of Information says that rubber bullets was used. However, we've seen some serious injuries that led to, of course, the death of one person. Can you please clarify that, were rubber bullets used or was it live ammunition?
Yeah, with regards to that, I cannot confirm. That would definitely be subjected to investigation, and it has to be proven that these are rubber bullets or not rubber bullets. I think the best people to give answers to that should be the army, since they know that better.
Before we go, you did mention that 13 people were arrested. And has there been any increment on the number of people arrested, or does the number remain the same?
Yes, this would recall me that there were some suspected conflicting reports that some people were saying 13, some were saying 22. Of course, what we have on our list, the suspects we have on our list is 22. 22. Okay, like rightly stated by the Honorable Minister, we have 22 people that we suspect, and they need to be arrested. And out of that 22, 13 are arrested on Friday, or 13 were arrested rather on Friday, and I think some 3 days ago, another six people were arrested out of that list. So now the arrestees have gone. The arrested people have gone to 19. Yeah, it has moved from 13 to 19, and all these people are charged with the same charges that I have mentioned earlier, and they are all arranged before the court. And at the court, bail was open for them, but unfortunately, 6 of them were able to be granted bail. They were able to fulfill the bail conditions. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Sankole. Thank you. Yeah.